It really was.
It
And
was.
speaking of roller coaster rides, did y'all hear about my man that took his lady on a roller coaster just to break up with her? My man broke up with her on a roller coaster ride. Ooh.
That man,
Well, hold on, wait, because I
that
heard
man
the
said,
story. Wait,
"Ah,
I
Ilana!"
wait a
cannot.
minute.
I
Hold on,
can't.
hold on, hold
No.
on. Producers, we do have the video, correct, of said guy breaking up with his girlfriend on a roller coaster. Can we all just take a look at this real fast so we all can dive into this and
Please.
see what
Look,
exactly happened? Because I
look.
think it's the other way around.
So she.
I don't want to do this. No, 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 no. I don't want to do this. No, no, no. Give me off. Give me off. I don't want to do it. We gotta go home. I'm done. No, no. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh, you're always pushing me to do something. I don't want to do this. Oh, shit. 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 I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't want to do this shit. Holy shit. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I can't do it. Oh shit, you're always pushing me to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh my god, I want to break up. I want to break up.
Wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute. We have to pause that real fast because okay, wait a
Look at her
minute. He
face.
said that he didn't want to do that, so she pressured him into
No,
getting on the ride.
no.
And
What he
it looks like
said was,
he didn't like roller coasters.
no, 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 no. What
And
he
he always,
said
she always
was, she's always pressuring him to do stuff,
doing stuff.
pushing him to do other things. He
But
don't want
it
to
He
do
doesn't
it.
doesn't
want to
but
do it.
it doesn't he doesn't have to do it. And
Right. So how you know?
how long were they aligned before, he just
You sat in that line and you got in that seat, clamped down, click, 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 click.
exactly. You
Lala,
did not
how
have to do
long
that.
did I get on any of them damn rides when we went to Carowinds?
You did not.
Did not? I did not.
You did not.
I would get on right.
No, not the
Did
ones
you see
Lala
her
ever
face
took
though?
down. Heck
Did you
no.
see her face though?
Mm-mm.
When he said I want to break up,
Listen,
she
Look
looked
at his
so.
face.
there is no more. She is not.
Look,
Look, she is not
What did
excited
you just
anymore.
say? What
The
did you
devil
just
came out of
say?
her. The devil came out of her. What?
Oh shit, you're always
Watch
pushing me
your
to do
face.
this. I don't want to do this. Oh my god, I want to break up. I want to break up.
Did you
What
look?
you
You
said?
saw it. Did you see it? Did you see it?
He said,
Did
I
you
What
want
see
to
you
it?
break
said?
up.
Did you see it?
He
honey,
transformed. You what?
what?
Y'all saw that. Y'all saw that.
Yes,
The
honey.
Y'all
scream
saw that.
stopped.
Y'all saw that. Y'all saw that transformation.
Mm-hmm.
Watch her face. Watch her.
Look,
Watch how she transforms when he says
she
what he says. Watch
transformed.
her. Watch her. Eyes blinking all. Watch her. Continue. Continue. Look,
Look,
look.
that's
And
what it
transform.
started.
And transform. What?
What
There's no more
now?
What?
My
screaming.
thing is, how you
No
gonna have a
more
whole conversation
laughter.
on a roller coaster like that?
Exactly. She was like, no, we're gonna get
Like,
this done now.
like she was barely moving. Like she was still like,
But
They
uh,
having a whole conversation on this
yes,
damn roller
don't
coaster.
play with me. Cause don't play with me. How you gonna break up with me right here? How
Talk
you gonna
about
break up?
talk
Look,
about
look,
a
look,
fucking
look. And she
emotional
ready to
roller
cry.
coaster.
What are you talking about? I'm over it. I'm over the ride. I don't
Mm-hmm.
even want to be on it anymore. And she's crying. There's tears. Why are you with him, sis? Because for
Right.
one, he ain't up for what you up for. Clearly,
Right.
clearly.
And
Why
he
are
didn't have
you
to get on there.
he did you a favor. He did you
you
a
know
favor.
how.
Find that adventurous man that's waiting on you.
But see,
Hold
that's the
up.
thing. That's the thing. You know how they say they're, opposites attract, and you can't have the same two people in a relationship because it's boring or it becomes competitive or things of that nature. I mean, I don't know if they need to find some more common ground or something, but They must be two opposite.
And at the end of the day, how she pressure you that tough to get on
Right.
a roller coaster ride that you know good and well?
Because she was the pretty girl in school he wanted to impress.
He was like, I want to break up. I don't want to do this no more.
She
You
was
pressure-
the pretty girl. He
you done
finally got
pressured
to
me to
date
drink
her.
alcohol.
So he got the
pressured me to
points.
smoke weed. You pressured me to have sex. You pressure me to get on the roller coaster rides. You pressure me. Okay? I'm not a vegan. Okay?
Look, she's having
That was
so
his
much
breaking
fun.
point. But that
He
was just
was
looking
at
at his.
the top of, he was there.
Listen,
He was
He
already
saw
there.
his
He was like, you know what?
he saw his
If
life flash
sick
before his
of
eyes.
If
her.
I make it off this
That's what
roller
I'm done.
coaster, I don't want to see you no more.
He is sick of her. He is sick of her
We break it
shenanigans.
up?
He done let her shenanigan once, and now she shenan again and again and again and again, and he is over it.
Can I hear
What's
what
the
I
last
was
straw? He is
Can I hear
over
what I was saying? I want to break up.
Right.
Ooh,
He
not
is
that
over
part.
their life.
Holy shit, I don't want to do it. I can't do it. Oh shit, you're always pushing me to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh my god, I want to break up. I want to break up.
Yep.
Baby, my man, oh,
Yeah, he was done.
he was
He was
over it. He's done.
He was,
He is
he was
over
over it. I
shenanigans.
would have broke up with her ass too. I'm like, you got me on this straight. Well, if it's when it goes straight, I'm cool. I'm cool. But if you go loop de loo and flippy fly and all this stuff, oh yeah, I'm breaking up with your ass too. I'm like, you know what? I'm done.
Mm,
Oh my gosh.
I can't.
All right, guys. The game we are playing is we each had to write down 4 words. And you have to describe that word to us, and we have to guess what's on the paper. Whoever gets it right will be the next person to go online. Sounds good?
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right.
You can't say nothing. You just gotta act it out.
No, you can describe it
Okay.
because mine kind of hard to.
Can I go first?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. So you said describe it, right?
Yeah, describe what's going. Oh God.
Okay.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
Cause
Go ahead, Lala. Go ahead.
What are we? What am I?
A host.
Oh,
black.
You said we, so that you said I host.
No.
Co-host.
What are we?
Talk show.
What am
Talk
I?
show. The L&D show.
A woman.
yeah.
Blessed.
You better know it beyond measure.
You could get more things like.
Not the best. And you know the rest.
Yes, you are. Yes, we are.
See?
By the best. Our Father has no concept of it. It was not created by God, but we adhere to it all of the time. It was not
Money?
created by God,
It was not
but
created
we
by God.
adhere to it
Yeah.
always.
Money.
Air.
Everything we do is surrounded by it.
Air.
No,
Damn.
You said
God
air.
didn't
I mean,
create it. God created air.
Currency.
Oh, that is right.
No.
God created air.
Oh darn.
God.
See, we had to bring out the hard one.
Oh my God, no.
Wait,
He created
what?
that. He created that too.
How would you do that?
How else were we supposed to recreate, appropriate?
Right.
But
Oh,
Y'all
give
give
us
it
a hint. No, give us
I
another.
give
Okay.
up.
Give us one more hint.
it's impolite to ignore it.
Oh darn.
It is impolite to ignore it or take advantage of it.
Not kindness, grace. Is what he
By his grace and his mercy.
Yeah,
Mercy.
he made all that. I can't think of one thing that he hadn't. Okay, well let's see.
Yes. by His grace and His mercy.
Right. I was like, but he created all that.
Take the will. Hallelujah.
Shut up, buddy.
You said it's the root. It's impolite to ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
Impolite to ignore it.
Take advantage of it.
I know God created life, but
No, I'm finna tell y'all. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
it's gonna be something so
Time.
Somebody said one of the producers said his word.
Mercy.
Huh.
One of the producers said his son. One of the producers said
fair.
sex. One
It
of
is
the producers said
disrespectful to
sin.
ignore it. That's
One of the
fair.
producers says weed. One of the producers says wait.
Weed that grew from the earth.
Ooh, much. I cannot be faithful enough to do like this next man when he cut his thing off to show that he was faithful to his girlfriend.
To his estranged girlfriend.
To his estranged.
He cut his
I don't care if we are estranged, if we next door neighbors, if we engaged to be married. That's
crazy. Cut off his stuff. He cut off his stuff. And my thing with that is
he did it on his own. He sat down and cut.
As far as we know, he cut it off himself and showed, just like who was that to cut off their ear? It was like they loved it. They loved their girlfriend so much, and they he cut off his ear. At least he cut off his ear. Like you still gotta use that, buddy. I'm pretty sure.
But see, here's the thing.
Attached.
Here's the thing. There are certain tendons and nerve endings that relate back to the brain that you can't just slice directly through without your body going into shock.
Oh my God.
You passing out.
Right.
So if he did this himself, either he completely numbed the area to the point where he definitely couldn't feel anything, or it was more pressurized, or he definitely went for surgery.
So
because
he's never gonna come again. Coming. It feels great. It feels great.
Oh my God.
If the man did it himself, he had to go and hack a few times before finally succeeding in his mission. Because I know he probably had to be rushed to the ER because he bled out.
See the face. Tina is.
Oh, my gosh.
Tina is disgusted, bro. Tina is like.
Cause why?
Cause why? Like, cause now you can't. Now you're no good to her. Now, like,
no good to her.
I wish a man would bring me his penis in a box and be like, I love you this much. I had to chop it off. And I was like, well, baby, you should have kept it attached if you love me that much. Like,
cause you love me too much. That's red flags. Them is some.
Yeah, that means
vibes.
Leave that man alone quickly.
Exactly.
It's probably the reason why she's
in light of sounding like Lala and Dez, you do know there's a thing called chastity belts.
Okay.
Where
you can lock
give
that
the
joint
significant
up.
other the key.
Right.
So only they can have access to it.
Lock it up first. You when
I
chop
say
it off, honey.
Metal cages, so that the only way you can get into it is with a key, or you got to take a blowtorch to it. So you got two choices.
What if you got a pee?
I got a little hole.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Chastity
bacteria waiting to happen.
Okay, that is
no.
That's the thing.
I don't even want that. Just be faithful. It is. Come on.
Well, chastity belts is a religious thing as well.
Well, yeah, but still, I'm just saying. If it's just for this incident here,
some religions will lock their female, children down, and they can that way before they feel like they're ready to have intercourse, that area is locked down. Will not be signed, sealed, or delivered.
No. Did he live? Like, I've known for men, like, you know, back
That's
in
what
the
I said.
day, they used to castrate black men all the time, and they, you know, they would bleed out. That was why they castrated them.
Well, normally with a castration, you heat up the iron to the hottest point, and then
Mm,
you go straight through, so it cauterizes as it goes through. So
okay,
there's little to no blood. But like I
okay,
said, if this person did it themselves, like I said, there are nerve endings and tendons and things that go into this. So
yeah,
kind of like you was cut your own arm off. You
right,
can't
right, right.
just
You ain't gonna just
chop
slide
it.
through that
You
joint.
got to
You
cut
gonna have to
it,
go, yeah. It's
and
gonna take some cutting.
your brain's pain sensors are saying, wait a second, hold on. You know what? Go ahead and pass out.
Yeah, we're gonna go in the
So
shop.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll go in the shop, pass out. Yeah.
Right.
So if you try to cut through that area, that's one of the most. It's like a female's upper breast area is sensitive.
Yeah.
When you get hit in it, a male's junk area. We get hit in it, child. We don't just feel it right there. We don't. We don't just
feel
feel
it
it that
all over.
one area. Child, you ever see that man hobble over and his breath becomes labored?
Not
And his eyes go from like this to like that.
Not labor. You know.
Listen.
Honey.
No.
And then he threatened you. When I get it right, I'm gonna kick your you mine. Yeah. Child. So I know he had to have some dedication. Oh, he loved that woman. Matter of fact, he needs to be admitted.
Yeah, he definitely needs to be admitted.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
No, thank you.
Because I don't know what voodoo she got on him, but that's voodoo right there. That's voodoo.
That is crazy.
She ain't telling the whole story. She put a root on him.
Gotta put something on him, honey, because honey, ain't no way you
something ain't right about you.
You can't have King Kong. That can't be all of that. It ain't no all of that gone. It ain't. And I bet you it was all of this. Believe me.
It don't matter the amount, but she put a root on him. For him to go and cut it off. Either that or she, I don't know what she got going on to make him do something like that.
Speaking
But that's a love
people, speaking of people that may have roots on them and everything, I seen a post on Facebook. Somebody said, if anybody has a voodoo doll of me, do me a favor and lick the real fast. Listen, you mess around and be at dinner with your date and everything with your boo, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, they be like, what's wrong with you?
That is not funny.
Oh my god!
You gotta order.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness!
I want
oh no! No, Sister Mary Clarence. Lord, look, Devontae had to sign off. I can't.
Hey,
Anywho.
stuff like that.
Woo, Lordy.
Yo, let's move on.
Well, you can get this in any color. It has evolved over the years.
Money.
It's a form of money. It can be maybe it can be a form of money.
Card.
A card?
Debit
card? Credit card?
Credit card.
Credit card.
Oh, he said form of money. Duh.
This takes a lot of training. It only understands what you teach it.
Children. Kids.
You can. Some people treat them as so.
Dogs, pets.
Oh,
yeah.
Dog.
Yes.
I was thinking dog.
Lala, you got it right. Go.
Okay, all right, all right. Topic: Man gets DNA test that shows that the 3 kids are not his.
You know what? Here's my thing. I read about this, well, from which I've told you the story and everything, because I was like, when you told me about the story, I was like, I don't even know if I even want to read this. I don't even know if I want to investigate it, because 3 children in.
Mm.
3 in.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna say every man, but most men sit and look at their children. And they be like, there's my nose. You know what? I used to act just like that. Girl, you got my eyes. You look like your mom, but those my eyes. Yeah, that's my attitude. You got that from me. I mean, it's like characteristics, futuristic things,
Yeah.
you know, and you 3 in. 3.
You didn't know anything.
No
like,
height, no weight. Your grandma, I mean,
no,
your
not even.
uncle.
No, not even that. 3 kids
Nothing.
in, like, and you don't know that her vagina is not the same. Like, you don't.
I
like,
cannot.
What? Okay, well,
What's that
here's
got to do
another
with
thing.
anything?
It has nothing
Here's-
to do
Yeah,
with
'cause
anything.
you
don't
Here's
that's
another
just a
thing.
theory.
No.
That's just a myth.
No,
Like,
well,
No.
unless you've been run, like unless you've been
Unless
dealing
she's
with Mandingo or something.
unless she's been run through, because ain't no telling how long she's been like messing
I'm
with
about
other
to
people.
say, I'm about to say now, some of us can tell when you've been with somebody else.
Well, yeah.
Not
But I
all,
don't know
not
about
all, not all,
Yeah, but
but some people. Anywho, but also with the man claiming, well, not claiming, but finding out that he was sterile.
That's how
How
he the kids
Yeah.
want him.
Yeah.
he found out that he was sterile.
How did he? Wait,
3
Yeah, we don't have the
children
video.
Wait, say that.
you don't know? He didn't know he was sterile.
Mm-mm. He didn't know.
How? Does he
I
not
don't
see a
know.
doctor regularly? Like, well, like that's if your woman come up pregnant, you don't think you sterile.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm pretty sure if he would have known he would have off the top, hey, I know this baby isn't mine. I know it. But he didn't know. He found out it was something that happened. I don't know what his doctor visit was, but it had to be something that he had to really get that checked for some reason. And I guess that's when the doctor informed him that he was. And he was like, what? I have 3 kids. What are you talking about?
Do she know who the baby daddies are?
He do. He do.
Oh, he do. Okay.
He did a DNA test and found all the daddies.
Oh wait, there are multiple daddies.
Multiple daddies. Yep.
So
Each of them got a different daddy. Yep.
She loves her kids. She loves her kids so much she made sure they didn't have to share daddies. She made sure every one of them had their own, and her husband belongs to her because they don't belong to either. None of them is his. So he all hers. So she loved them kids. What is y'all talking about?
Yep.
That's insane though. Like
That's some Marvin type stuff.
it
My
really
thing
is.
Just with the
Get
twist.
a DNA test. I don't care. We married. Like I have always said this. If I ever got pregnant by anybody, we get a DNA test. I don't want you saying it ain't yours. All this. We're gonna clear the air. When that baby come out, or before, if I can do it, you're gonna have your little papers. And that's it. I don't care if you get mad about it. Any woman get mad about it. A man asking for a DNA test is only showing that, like, I mean, it's not that he doesn't trust you or whatever. I'm just saying, for me and you both, even though if I know I ain't messing around in you, that child is 100% yours, and I want you to know it, no doubt in your mind. So that's what I would do. That's me.
Yeah. Well,
y'all, what would y'all do? Like,
Yeah.
I know y'all watching. What would y'all do? Like,
That actually breaks my heart reading
that I would
that.
do.
You had 3 kids by this woman.
yeah.
There'll be a few things that I would do. First, I mean, one, like the father. Well, because I'm sorry, I think that he is the father because he raised these children.
Yeah,
It don't table us be a daddy.
it
But,
don't.
Yeah.
so there's that factor. One, if we can't resolve this with counseling or come to some conclusion, when I'm getting a divorce, so there's probably that on the table.
Mhm.
Oh, the divorce.
How
is
did
worse.
how did my doctors not discover this
Before?
a long time ago? Malpractice lawsuit.
Now you got pain and suffering.
I mean,
Malpractice
and not
lawsuit.
only that though, like, I mean, hell, she was sleeping with other people and then sleeping with him too. Ain't no telling what she could have caught out there and gave to him too.
Mhm.
So, like, you know,
But that's
and
what
ain't no
makes me
telling.
think. That's what makes me think that he went to the doctor and was like, "Doctor, something ain't right. Something don't feel right."
He
Like
probably
for
he
them to
probably did
test.
catch something.
Well, no,
You
he
know,
said the doctor told him that he was clear. He just said, I don't know how the doctor got on him being sterile because I guess he went like he probably had some type of something. He like, hold on, something don't feel right, and the doctor said
yeah.
gave him his test results. He said the
You
doctor said he's clear, and
And
the
he
only
probably
thing that
thought
sounds
he already
logical.
knew. He probably thought he already knew and was like, well, you know, with you being sterile, just because you're sterile doesn't mean you shouldn't use condoms. You should always use condoms. Blah, blah, blah. What you mean I'm sterile? And boom.
right? It
Conversation
could have been,
happened.
yep, it could have been something like that.
So, and they're still together to this day.
Mm,
Anybody know?
No,
I don't know.
They're not.
Yep, we need
I
to.
don't know.
We got to follow up
But
on
what
that.
it sounds like to me is like it sounds like he probably went to the doctor and said, "Hey, doc, I already got 3 kids. I want a vasectomy. That way, I won't, accidentally have another."
Right.
And doctor said, well, you do know you already can't march.
Right. Could be. That could very well be.
So,
But you know what
He
is
went
the
back
thing
for the
about that?
kids.
What
oh
happened?
wow, we found out that he
So he went back for the kids. But at the end of the day, that is so damaging because he was probably so in love with her before. You know, they have kids together and everything. And like, that's just mind blown to know that, damn, you've been cheating on me this whole time.
Right.
Mhm.
And
Like,
I want
I'm
to say,
faithful.
what you say?
No, I was just saying like I'm faithful to you and everything.
Oh,
I work hard and everything, whatever. And this is what you do to me.
right. And I was about to
some
say
people don't care.
also, women find out that they can't have kids either at a later stage in their life also. So sometimes it's not just like I don't know, they just
Well,
didn't know, but women find out later in their life also. Like,
Right.
but women is different than men. While
well, what I'm saying
men,
is how people finds out, not like it being different. Like they find out different stage of life, they have a harder time getting pregnant. That's what I said, and like that's what I mean. Like people find out different stages of their life.
well, I mean, they can find
Gotcha.
out different stages, but as far as the whole we having babies, the man can't carry a baby out here and everything, and a woman can't.
Well,
So
that's not the point I was trying to make. I was like, you were saying, I was going back to the point where you was like, how did he not know his whole life? Because a lot of people be sitting there trying, they be hunching all the time, be like, why can't I get pregnant? Why can't I get pregnant? And then they find out.
see, if that was the case, then yeah, if that was the case the whole time, you see that kind of stuff in maternity court all the time. Was like,
Right.
I see one case where a man was like, we kept trying. We was together for 5 years.
Right.
She never had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
We separated. Boom, baby. We get back together. 2 more years, can't have a baby. She get 2 more babies while we together. But something just don't add up because the whole time we was together the first time, no baby.
Right.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
I
that
ain't saying
happened
we
too.
did
Yeah,
have a
that happened
baby.
too.
I'm not saying we did have a baby. However, I'm just saying this number of years we've been together, no baby. All of a sudden we split up, baby.
No baby.
Oh, but then
No
it also
baby.
happens on the opposite end too. Like them two together can't have any kids, and then the man goes sleep with somebody else and get they have one. Because I know actually I
Wow.
think somebody that I know, not personally know, but somebody that I know
Producers,
know
give
like
us
that.
producers. I know. Give us like 2 more minutes on this topic, okay? 2 more minutes on this topic, please. Go ahead, Tina. I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's just I guess it's just
Listen.
weird like that how things work out like that. But that's all I was gonna say on that one.
All right.
This is what the world needs more of.
Peace.
Love.
People minding their business.
Devontae.
You said
hint.
more, you said the word was more of.
Diane Warwick.
You so silly.
Compassion.
Housing.
Tina, you got it
Love.
right.
Love.
Look,
Let's
Tina, you got it right.
We do need more love in the world.
We
Yes.
definitely do. We definitely
Let's go,
do.
Tina.
All right. Mine is you can sometimes see it after a rainy day.
Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Hold on, who said what?
Rainbow.
I don't know who said
I just said it
Rainbow.
first.
Rainbow.
Yes, I
Rainbow.
don't know if y'all can see this, but
Rainbow.
right.
Yeah, we can see it.
Rainbow.
Devontae.
Yes.
Well, okay. This next topic, was one I was kind of just thinking about pondering. We all go through relationships. Sometimes we find that first relationship right back. The successful one, and sometimes we have to go through a few toads or whatever.
Yeah.
So, you know how you carry baggage, right?
Yeah.
So the question is, what percentage of your baggage belongs to your spouse, your new spouse? I mean, we know you got to get past it. We know,
No, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't bring your
You
baggage in a
know.
relationship.
But
No.
that's the
Don't you bring your baggage over here and expect for me to unload it.
Yeah, because what she did to you, like,
Ain't got nothing to do with
nothing
me.
to do with me.
Right.
You better unload and sort that out before you come over here.
That's what we
Right.
say. That's what we say. But how many times have we been in a relationship where we have to unload the trust issues? When you have to you have to repair that. You have to repair. I've been in relationships where he was a cheater or he was a liar. She was stepping out or she was keeping secrets. They were bad with money.
At the end of the day, Devontae, at the end of the day, people have triggers and shit. Yeah, we get over that. But then people have triggers when that significant other start doing showing red flags.
But that's the thing.
Because
that's the question. Are those red flags, or that's just something from your past?
They are red flags. They can be red flags.
They can be
red flags of the simple fact of okay, I know where this is going. So therefore, if you want to go ahead and nip that in the bud, if you want to just go ahead, not accuse them, but just ask a simple question, hey, what's, going on? Are we good? Are we good? Do you got something to say?
So that begs the question then, what percentage of your baggage, your past baggage, should your significant other have to deal with?
None at all.
I don't think it's fair. I don't think that's fair.
Yes, unless they don't have to deal with none. But at the end of the day, they should be loyal. They should be treating you with the utmost respect as well as you treat them. They should be, giving you everything that you give them in that relationship. But at the end of the day, if you start slipping, if I notice that, okay, 3 weeks then went by, and we not really talking like how we used to. I'm not getting no text from you now. You don't call me on your break. We don't really communicate like that. Then I might have to check you and be like, yo, what's up? Are we okay? Do you got something that you want to get off your chest?
Y'all, that's fine and dandy. That's all. That's cool, because things happen. Well, I've always said, at the end of the day, we're all adults. We all have, lives to live. And some days, I ain't going to call and text you. I wish I could, but today was a hard day. I'm going to explain it. Hopefully, I can explain it tomorrow, especially in the realm that I work in. And I see that's what I've come to realize, that everybody can't handle this field that I work in and make it with a relationship. So
we get that people work hard. We get that people work hard and everything. That's absolutely fine. That's understandable. But if you are repeatedly doing the same things over and over again, where you're not giving that person that same attention that you used to give them, then of course it's going to be a trigger. Like, hey, I went through this in my last relationship. I'm not trying to go through this again. It's not bringing your baggage into that relationship. It's
It's
the
just
fact
more,
of you
no more.
forgave that person that hurt you, but you never forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's gonna mess with you. I was gonna say f with you. I'm doing good because I am a practicing gun.
Lord.
So it's always gonna mess with you and everything until you like nip that in the bud. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say that you're bringing your baggage into that relationship, because you're not. You're not accusing them of anything. You're just seeing what's happening that happened in the past.
Right.
Mm.
So it's not bringing your baggage at all. Now, bringing your baggage is accusing them of doing, such and such thing.
Because
Right
of
off
Like,
the
what you
top.
dealt with in the past.
Right.
exactly.
Don't
That's
do that.
right. That's like saying, oh, you just like my ex. My ex did this and everything. Now
got to
that's
do it.
bringing your baggage in the past.
And then to do
Bringing your
with that.
baggage in that.
But do
Yeah.
you think that's
So
a thin line there?
that's a very thin line,
Yeah.
because that's not your ex.
Mm-hmm.
That's not your ex. And I don't think that anybody in any relationship, whether they know what happened in your past, like if anything, they should be more attentive to that, to know, like, hey, I don't want to do this to her. Like, I don't want her to feel this way, or I don't want him to feel this way. So I'm not going to do this,
Right.
and she or he has already brought it to my attention. Like, hey, what's up? So maybe I'm
Well,
doing
that
something wrong
line.
that I shouldn't.
Well, see right there where you just said that.
Yeah.
You said that you told the person, or this was just hypothetical,
Yeah.
that I dealt with this before, and now the person has to make the initiative not to do it. So, say, I know on one of our shows in the past,
Yeah.
you had an issue with phones facing downward.
Yes. Yes.
So,
I
say
still do.
somebody, but wow, but say somebody that you're talking to. Well, you about to get married, but so that's not even an option for you. But say you was not about to get married and you was talking to somebody new, and they are the type to always have their phone facing downward. But you told them that there was an issue for you, you don't like it. So is that not a percentage of what you dealt with in the past? You don't like it, and now they have to make the initiative to not face their phone downward.
No, I
You
mean,
don't have to, but
no,
I
you
don't
don't.
like
You don't
that.
have to.
So if I'm not happy,
That's you
my
not liking
happiness
it.
doesn't make you happy, then you're not for me.
Right.
You just got to have your phone face down. There's no
Right.
other way around this. Then
Yeah, and if you gotta
because
take
I mean,
phone calls and
some
everything,
things is second nature. Some things like you don't intentionally do it.
Right, because I'm gonna
Like,
say I do mine face down and I ain't gotta hide
yeah,
nothing from
I'm
nobody.
about to
It's
say,
like
I'm
I'm
not,
like,
I'm
damn,
not hiding
but
from you.
no, that's
I'm
cool.
not hiding it from you. It's just second nature.
like,
And,
Now,
and that's cool. And like I'm sure because of that, you would mind that person. Oh, it ain't even nothing like that. I just
right.
yeah,
I just put it
but the
down,
fact,
like have it
turn it back
cold.
over. You won't make a deal of it. But in this case, this person is going to make a deal of it because I have to get to this point where I have to make my mind up whether or not I want to deal with the fact that you're going to continue to do this, or I'm going to let you know, hey, I've asked you repeatedly, I don't like this, but you continue to do it. Like, what's the deal? What's the issue?
Right.
And at that moment, I'm giving you that option, whether you want to deal with my craziness because I don't like the phone turned upside
Yeah.
down, or
that's what I say.
want to
For
adhere
me,
to my feelings.
now I have to make that conscious, thought process. Oh, wait a minute, turn my phone up.
But you
Even
do
though,
that. You do that for the people that you love.
It's all about
Like,
respect at the end of
it
the day.
is. It is.
Respecting
There's a
the other
respect. There's
person's
a
feelings. Well, let's go ahead and shout out one more person, Mr. Tyler Perry, who's making big moves. Who's making big moves with buying BT and VH1. That is like so awesome. But a lot of people are questioning, why did he buy BET and VH1, and why did he not start his own channel like how Oprah Winfrey did?
Well, you know what? I am a firm believer in, when you get to that point, buy back the block. You know what I'm saying? Oprah has done so much. There was
Yes.
only one thing left, and that was owning her own network. That was
Mhm.
the only thing that she had to do. So we don't want to take away from his success or his vision because
Right.
of what Oprah has done after years of
Right.
service in her community.
Right.
So like, and I don't even want to say that because she's from Milwaukee and I live here, but we're just gonna leave that there. But I really don't want to take away from that. BET hasn't had a black owner in 21 years.
Oh,
So
wow.
for it to be called Black Entertainment Television without a black owner, that's a no-go for me.
Yeah,
So for
true.
him to buy back, that is a major plus.
That's
And
amazing.
then he put the cherry on the ice cream and bought VH1.
And about
Right.
VH1 too.
Right.
You
Hey, you might have to
Exactly.
go
Come on,
ahead
Thank
and
you, sir.
might as well put the whipped cream in there and get MTV.
And you know what? I wonder if that's why Love and Hip Hop and other shows are now transitioning to MTV, because they used to come on VH1, and I wouldn't be surprised if he said stuff like, that should be no more of that kind of television. You get what I'm saying? Like, no more reality shows that's in that light.
I ain't gonna lie. When I heard the news, I was like, so is it gonna be like darn it, what was the first network that he bought? I forgot what it was. I forgot what that network was called, but he pretty much went on a spree of showing all his movies and shows.
Oh, wow.
He did.
CBS?
He did.
Oh.
Yes. So TBS. So I wonder if he's gonna do that. I mean,
That
BET,
is right. He did. do that.
yeah. I mean, pretty much TBS is Tyler Perry Network.
You
I
know,
mean, because
they already doing that though. Like, BET plays so much Medea,
they
Tyler,
do.
this,
They
that.
do.
BET Plus has
BET
like
Plus.
a ton of Tyler Perry.
That's what I'm saying.
All
I
the
wonder, did he
same
buy
place.
BET
All the
Plus
same place.
too? Did he buy BET
Probably so.
Plus?
I'm sure he has
That's probably a
ownership.
whole package deal. That's probably a whole package deal.
Wow.
If you know,
Okay.
if you're a business person, you're gonna get anything with the logo, anything that's affiliated with it, anything that's trademarked by that particular network or channel or
all your
company,
points.
all of it. Yes.
Well, so shout out to Mr. Perry for doing that, and I know there's going to be so many new talents coming on board and everything. So
And
many
that's
new
what I'm excited
shows.
about. He gives everybody a chance, and it's just
Yes.
like all of these new upcoming artists are, struggling actresses or actors. They are about to get their shot, and I am godly proud and happy. I'm happy.
Definitely.
Well, after this, I need him to wrap up If Loving You Is Wrong, because I didn't get the finish that I needed.
Yeah, and he has come a long way from those wigs with the mic.
Yep.
We've all been there with you, Tyler Perry, when you was living in the car to your first play, baby. We've been rocking with you. I did buy your play on bootleg, but I stopped doing that when you, as Medea said something about it. I ain't like that. I was like, you talking but
I started recording my show.
But we on the L&D show are very proud of you. We send our love and congratulations. Pick us up for something. I'm sure you need anchors on movies, shows, something.
Whatever.
That's
Ghetto
right.
Damn
show,
crew.
whatever you want to call it.
Whatever.
Hey, that's
We
I'm
what's
here
down.
up.
for it. We're here
That's
I can
for
what's
drive you around
up.
the set. Drive you around the set. Drive you from your house to the studio.
it. Let's do it.
This comes in different shapes and sizes.
Okay.
What more? What
People.
I guess for now?
People.
That's what those in my mind. I was like, people.
Shapes and
I need-
sizes.
I need
Oh,
more.
Different shapes and sizes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Different
more-
colors.
Man, a stomach.
Um,
Oh.
can be made from different types of material.
Oh,
Clothes, shirts, pants, clothes,
curtains,
shoes.
towels.
wigs.
Oh, we know you got different types of material for your wigs.
You got that right, honey.
Give us one more hint. Give us one more hint.
Some people have very humble.
Penises.
Opinions.
Penis.
Others are very extravagant.
Personality.
Said different shapes
No.
and sizes. You know that.
Oh,
different
there,
shapes and
because
sizes
it
of
ain't
penis.
color.
And colors.
I said it can be
and
made from
colors.
different types of
Because you know-
materials.
Oh yeah.
Oh, different materials. Condoms.
penis is can too.
Oh.
We all over the place.
Okay, okay, bring us back in. Okay.
Back in.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay,
Look, I don't know. I gave a.
keep it
Wait,
moving.
no. Say that one more time, Devontae. Say that one more time.
What, Vicky?
Yeah, say what you just say it one more time. Say what you was
Yeah, you're go through your.
describe it. Describe it one more time.
Okay. It can be different shapes and sizes.
Mhm,
Be made with different materials.
mhm.
Some people's are very humble in their styling. Others are very extravagant.
Fashion
Models.
material, girl.
But see, models wear material too. They wear different sizes material. Well, it's
Damn.
plus size.
Okay, what is it?
I don't know what is it.
It's a house.
A house.
Oh,
Oh.
you couldn't say people live in it because we would have
We
known.
would have known,
Yeah.
right? We would've-
All right.
What about you're going to a graduation of your own child's, and how would you dress?
I mean, okay, I'll give what I wore to my son's graduation. I had on a nice little blue dress, came about right above the knee, had a little shawl to go over it, had on a nice pump, had my hair done. It was a nice day, so I had on my little sun hat. It was really cute.
Okay.
I was really cute.
Tina. Tina.
Huh? I was just like, yeah. I was like, yeah. I mean, yeah, that sounds nice. I'll put on some. I mean, I don't know if I'll be too dressy, but I'll put on some some jeans or whatever pants, a nice little shirt.
Got you.
Just something
Devontae?
like comfortable or whatever.
We already know Devontae finna go get tailored and tapered.
All
Do you
right.
understand me?
It's
Devontae,
ceremonial.
Honey.
yeah.
This is ceremonial. I'm definitely about to pull out all the nines. Definitely. I can't lie. Blazer,
Red bottom shoes.
The
It's
shoes.
coming out. It's
It's all
that,
coming out.
that one there is
It's
bringing
all coming out.
Nick
Well-
Gallo style.
One mom apparently has something to do, and this is how she dressed at her son's graduation. And might I add, it was not the 12th grade graduation.
Well,
Okay.
I
And
saw
the
this.
The person who said it says some of you mothers just need to give the daddy the kids, I swear. Now, on this mother's defense, I mean, she is a beautiful girl. A
is.
beautiful not girl, but a beautiful woman. She is
Yeah,
definitely a beautiful
gorgeous.
woman. So I'm not gonna take the way she dressed, and knock her down. She looks like she's a great mother. I mean, she's there.
There.
She's definitely there. But maybe, she had something to do. But
Well,
at the end of the day, a lot of
according to
people-
sources, they say there was a hot day in Florida. because this is where it took place, was in Florida apparently.
Oh damn!
It was a hot day. Yeah, they
Well,
was in
maybe
Florida.
she was
Yeah.
looking for her next baby daddy.
No, girl,
They-
she was
they
just
said-
trying to stay cool, girl, because it's already 80
Yes.
degrees at 7 o'clock in the
That's-
morning in Florida.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
According to
hey,
sources,
I'm not knocking her down. I am not knocking her
according to
down.
sources, it was a very, very hot day, and that's what she chose to wear to try to keep cool during the ceremony. You know, and even some of the comments was like, yeah, she probably should have thought about what she wore, but just like you said, Lala,
Yeah.
she was there. She was at the graduation. Some
Maybe
people
about the
pointed out
comments.
with the
Linen. Maybe some linen would have been more appropriate, but we don't know what that lady was doing. You know, who knows? She could have got stuck somewhere and
Probably.
that was all that she had. And it was like, bruh, I got to get to this bus stop because I got to get to my son's graduation. Like, I know I'm going to let Tina have that because Tina opened up my eyes to have to see things in a different light because I did see the picture and initially get real judgmental because I'm looking like I would never wear anything like that to either child's graduation, whether he was graduating from kindergarten, 6th grade, 12th grade. It don't matter to me. I wouldn't have never dressed like that. But I also live in whether it's not that humid and hot by 7 o'clock in the morning. And I also had a team of people around me. You know, I had a support system out of this world to be able to be somewhere on time to make sure that I had all my aces in places. I don't know what that lady's life is. So with that being said, Tina, if you would like to enlighten us on your thought.
Yes,
on
we're
this
going to express that, baby.
No, I was just saying that she could have didn't know she was even going to take a picture.
Mhm.
And like she could have been like, oh, you know, just excited about my baby graduating and stuff, and then she'd be like,
Right.
oh, we wanted to go take a picture, and she'd be like, oh shit, you know,
I'll leave.
I know this thing, but you know, she didn't want to be like,
Right.
no, I can't take this picture
Right.
because you know I'm what I'm wearing. She was just proud of her baby graduate, so it's like she was like, hey, I'm gonna take this picture. So I mean,
Right.
it could have been that, but we said, we don't know. But I just feel like that was maybe what happened. Because I'm pretty sure maybe we don't know. We haven't seen other pictures either to know, like, you know,
Right, we know this girl's back.
we don't have nothing to.
Right, true. And Tina also opened my eyes to something. Tina also opened my eyes to something different too, Tina, because you did say to me over the phone that maybe this photo is
I did photoshopped. I was like, the first I was like, ooh, what if this picture is photoshopped?
because if you look at the son's face is photoshopped. So
Yeah, there's a cover over it.
there's a cover over it.
She could have definitely been placed there.
Right. Right.
She could have definitely been placed there.
Definitely. Yep. Exactly.
And
Well,
a
the
lot
comments-
of too. That's just the picture. It could think about it. A lot of people now with the baby showers, the decorations that's being used is simple decorations like you would use for a party. So maybe it could very well be they're celebrating after the graduation at the house or they're at this location and they took a picture.
Right.
Right.
It could very well be in the party after the graduation. We don't know. We'll put pictures out there just to get likes, comments, and to become famous. And we have no idea, baby. I dragged you, sweetheart. I'm not gonna lie. I did. I dragged that baby for filth because I was like, ain't no way. And Tina, I was trying to see what Tina was saying. Well, maybe she didn't know she had to take a picture. No, you know you're gonna take pictures at a graduation. It's a graduation. You know you're gonna take pictures. However, just looking at just the entire picture and the decoration, it looks like they're at a location where they decorated to celebrate babies who graduated. Maybe a couple moms all in the same neighborhood, all have children in the same grade, and they all graduated and they all wanted to be celebrated. It's Florida. Is hot. That is extremely appropriate for Florida. I don't know if anybody's ever been to Florida and I'm speaking to you, but baby, I'm telling you, I would never live in Florida just off the strength that it's the surface of the sun.
Yeah,
It's
I was,
too hot.
it's too hot for me.
Too
That's
hot.
crazy.
It's
That's
way too
crazy.
hot. So, my apologies, Lord forgive me, because I did signify and definitely judged and ran that baby. But at the end of the day, just having a second glance at the picture, like you said, it could either be Photoshop or she can simply be at the after party. After this party is the after party, right? At the end
Right.
of that, you celebrate. I mean, it's our party. We have our drinks, we have our food, whatever, and the kids just play around. But at the end of the day, we here to celebrate. So,
Absolutely.
I just feel like
Right.
I recant what I said initially, and I'm gonna give her grace.
But I am gonna
Okay, this right here is my reaction to the kindergarten mom who went to her child's graduation. Me personally, I don't think anything's wrong with it. I mean, maybe the mom is a dancer. Maybe that was her dance attire that she had on. Or maybe she just got off from work doing whatever she does. I mean, it's not our right to judge what people wear to their kids' thing. I mean, y'all put, and by y'all, let me explain. I do mean people that put too much appearances on what somebody else got to wear, what they look like, what they got to say, and all this. Like, this is just too much. I don't understand why do society have the right to feel like they can sit here and say that, oh, you shouldn't be wearing that. Oh, you shouldn't look like that. Or you shouldn't be with this. It's none of your business. It's none. Like, just, that's fine if you feel like it's inappropriate. That's your business. But the fact of the matter is, let's just be glad that she showed up. But child, there are a lot of parents this year that cannot make it to their children's stuff or whatever because of work or because of whatever. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.
I'm gonna give her grace.
But I am gonna throw this out there into the universe. If anybody know this lady, so she
Please.
come over here and tell
Yeah,
us what happened.
Come on in. Come on in. You're
Now,
We
welcome.
don't we don't buy.
What actually happened? Somebody
What
do the research.
actually
Find this young
happened?
lady. What actually happened? What was actually going on that day? Clear
Mhm.
your name, sweetheart, because people are dragging you
Yeah.
for filth and don't know the
Okay.
background.
Well, speaking of,
This is a place in the world that I think most want to visit and take pictures in front of.
the Eiffel Tower,
Eiffel Tower?
Yeah.
Girl, Lola.
because I've always wanted to go to
Everybody wants
Paris.
They're in
And
front
then
of the
somebody
Eiffel
else
Tower.
said Paris. Good look. Yes.
Well,
Okay.
guys, since it's my turn again, let me just go ahead and go ahead and do this since this is my last one. You gotta say the best for last, right?
Lord. Oh gosh.
So yeah. So when I'm not on my non-ly duties, what do I love more of?
Sex.
Damn.
Protein facials.
Damn. Tina. Golly.
Well, back be told. Not swinging from the chandelier.
Yep.
Swinging from the slander.
All right, go ahead. Because
Well,
we gotta wrap up. We about to be running over
We
time.
about to-
Go ahead.
Okay.
well, mine is I'm gonna make this the last one then, because I have
Okay.
so many of them. But I'm gonna make this the last one.
Wait,
How
many have you done?
I had two left. Cause you and T kept winning.
Oh.
Yeah, we're winners.
So I'm gonna do this one.
We're winners.
So it's actually three places, if I'm not mistaken, that's got this same name. Or three, I ain't gonna say it's two places, and one is like a streaming service that has kind of the same name.
A streaming service.
One is Spicy Things, the other one is Jury, and the other one is like streaming.
QMC? QMC.
Wrong.
Huh?
Wrong.
Mm-mm.
My man said wrong.
Because I know you can roam with your network.
That you
Always
can.
a place.
That you can. And that it is.
I'm gonna give you this hint. It's one of them is a spicy place, like where you can go get
See,
your adult toys, and
Oh.
Pandora.
there you go.
ah,
Pandora. I don't know if I can see it, but y'all can't see it, but yes.
That was a good one, Tina.
That was a good
That was
one.
so good.
That was a good one. Well, y'all, thank y'all so much for playing this game with us. What was this game called, y'all?
What is it?
Oh, wait. Who won?
Whoever,
so I guess
After you
you
answered,
or
you won.
yeah, because you
I won.
Yeah,
guessed
'cause
the
you
most.
answered the most.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's what's up.
Vicky said we all won. So we
yeah.
all won.
That's what's up. Thank you all so much for letting me win. But guys,
I thought you was about to do a
guess what?
speech. I thought you was.
I win.
Absolutely
Winning.
Now stand up. Now stand up. Let your wig get taken off like Sherry
nothing. We as people of color will always look at a situation as it is race or racial until that moment where LaQuisha shoots Betty through the door and she gets to come home. When that moment happens and y'all charge LaQuisha for manslaughter for shooting Sister Betty through the door. I'm sorry. Give me another one. Shooting Becky or Martha through that door. When that moment comes, then we'll say, all right, so y'all finish with the race thing. But until then, it's always racial. If that lady was a black lady shooting another, even if it was a black lady that was being shot, if that was a black lady in that situation, period, this would be a whole different story. This would be a whole different story. The question would then be asked. Well, it can't be self-defense because the door was shut, man.
Right.
The door was closed.
Threat. What you shoot that lady for? Put your hands behind your back. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. You know the drill. You know what I'm saying? Like until that moment happens, it's a race car. It's a race thing for me, baby. The reasons why that happened the way it happened because that was a black woman standing up for her child.
Wow.
To a white woman. That's it. That's all.
I'm saying this, and I want it to be known. And like I said, it's one of those things that I'm going to get some slack for. If something happens to me, I don't want no marching. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want no marching.
The same thing. I don't want no marching.
I don't want no marching. Burn it down.
Yep. Burn everything down.
I'm sick and tired of the marching. I'm sick and tired of calling for the peace. And we just want everybody to get along and everything. I cannot remember what old dude's name is, but he pretty much said if you put a few snipers on a roof and shoot a few of them, then they will see how it feels. Because
my God,
if you stop them in their tracks, like they do with us, then they will see how it feels.
My God. Hey,
I'm tired. I'm tired of the marches. I'm tired of, and even then, when we're peacefully marching and we get sprayed, we get beat, we get arrested, we get called hoodlums. Like I said, I want at the end of the day, yes, I have always wanted the peace. I wanted the resolution. And that's what I want at the end of the day. I want the resolution. I do. But it seems like 200 years of marching has gotten nowhere.
And my feet tired.
My feet are tired. My soul is weary. It really is. I can't take anymore.
Don't start the victory.
I can't take anymore.
Don't start it. Don't start that. Don't start that.
My heart, it aches. It breaks. I've laid too many of my brothers to rest. and they don't understand. They refuse to hear our tears.
Yeah.
They refuse to acknowledge that my mother has buried her child, that my grandmother, my aunt, my grandfather has had to carry theirs to an unmarked grave because we can't be buried in the main cemetery.
Mm.
We have had cities demolished when we pretty much have built ourselves up.
Mm-hmm.
And they say you're not worthy. But then your child gets killed and you say stop all that hollering. It's not fair.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. It's not.
When will our time come where we can see a day that we're not shot in the street? I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Wow.
Oh, Lord Jesus, help us, Father.
Wow.
Mm.
Those kids, that family.
I said my
is
heart
in
breaks
our
for these
prayers.
kids. It really do.
Yeah.
It really truly do.
Yeah.
These kids now have to go through life without their mother, who was only 35 years old.
35
Yeah.
years old.
35. The oldest child, I think, was 10.
Yeah.
10 years with a mother, and now he's gonna have to be like, how did my mama look?
Mm.
How did my mama look?
How she sound?
How did she sound?
What her laugh sound like?
What was her laugh like?
Yeah.
I remember one time my mama made me a grilled cheese. Those are the memories that this child now has to cling to. 10 years worth of memories that should have been 50.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Whew.
Wow.
Okay.
Why do white people get to have these memories that black children can't have?
And then they pick at us because we don't have our mother or we don't have our father because you stole them from me.
Mm.
Your people stole them from me. I don't have that because you stole it from me.
It's not right.
It's not.
right. It's
It's
not.
It
not.
has to
It's
change.
not.
It has to change.
Yeah,
It
it's
has
not.
to change, and it has to change soon.
It's not.
Wow.
No, I digress. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, I tell you what, I
Thank
tell
you for
anybody,
speaking
and I'm gonna
that.
tell the viewers, if you don't stand up against injustice, you are part of the problem.
Yeah.
If you see it happening and you don't say anything, you're part of the problem.
Part of the problem.
Especially my white folks that and not everybody in this race is bad. I have a couple of
No,
friends.
no.
Not everybody in that race is bad, but I will tell you this: if you see it happening and you don't use your privilege to speak up, you are part of the problem. You're not helping.
Right. Absolutely.
You're not
Absolutely.
helping. So, like Devontae said, and I'll speak on behalf of the L&D show, we send our hearts, our prayers, condolences,
Absolutely.
light, love, and energy all to you, that to your family down in Florida, to that baby's family. How many kids did she have?
Oh, I
I
want to
think it
say
was
like 3 or
3,
4.
3
Three or
more.
four kids.
believe
God
so.
bless all of those babies. God bless
Yeah.
her mother, who now has the task of taking care of those children. And I just pray that it comes to her as easy as possible. God has a plan,
Yeah.
and we know this. We don't know what his plan is, but we know that he has a plan.
Exactly. Exactly.
And like I say all the time, if he tells you the things that you have to go through to get to where you need to be, the things that you have to see, endure, or accomplish or complete before you get to that end road, you would say, no, I'm not going through it, because nobody said it would be easy.
Absolutely.
But keep your heads up,
Yeah.
We hate ending the show on bad notes and on vibes like this, but I mean, it has to be said. It has to be brought out. It has
Right.
to be brought to the forefront and spoken on. And pick a side. If you on the wrong side of history, God bless you.
Absolutely.
God bless you, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead, Lala.
Well, T, Tina, Devante, I love y'all.
Love you
I
too,
love
sister.
y'all so
Love you too.
much. And to the viewers that's watching, we love y'all
We
too. And
love
thank you
you.
so much for tuning in.
We love
And
you.
make sure that you do find the message in this video because there is a powerful message in this video.
For sure.
Absolutely. And T, you touched on a lot. Devontae, you touched on a lot too. Tina, you touched on a lot too. So, absolutely, guys. But we want to say thank you guys for tuning in to the L&D show. This has been an emotional
Yes.
show. Devontae, I have never seen you cry like this. You make me tear up.
Right.
Like
Right.
I'm like
Child.
trying to hold my
Right.
stuff. I'm like, don't do it, don't do it.
Devontae is a
That
black
was
man in
I'm
hard.
like, you need to put
America.
it
That
right
was
here.
hard.
He is a black man in America.
Absolutely.
So it's
Absolutely.
just my man's is he touched by it.
Yeah.
It's affecting him,
Absolutely.
you know.
Absolutely.
And my heart is with you, Devontae. I can
Yeah,
never
same.
know what it's like to walk in your shoes. And I don't think that if I had the ability to put your shoes on and walk in them, if I would actually have the courage to do it. Because it takes real life faith and courage to walk around in America as a black man. So I
Wow.
commend you, and my prayers are always with you
Yeah,
when you are
absolutely.
walking around these streets.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you.
Well, T has spoken, guys. This has been the L&D show. I am yours truly, Lala.
I'm
He a
Devontae.
mess.
I'm Devontae.
I'm T.
And I'm Tina.
We love y'all.
Yes, we love y'all for watching.
Yes.
Tune into the
See
other
y'all later.
shows. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, and comment. Okay? And we love you guys. Bye, guys.
Bye.